What's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? So welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Gang, my name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those that don't know, TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated online premium educational platform that is available today. At True Trading Group, results matter because we've got one simple goal. That's to help you to learn, trade, and profit. If you are new, make sure you like and share this video. But more importantly, make sure you subscribe to the channel because 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free with myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests. Drop golden nuggets and provide you with free lessons that can help you guys become better traders. All right, but whilst you listen to any of the stuff that we discuss on these live streams, I did not figure this stuff out on my own. Began my career working at a fund in New York City, my first job out of college. Then 2008 happened, the Great Recession and the stock market crash. But it was during that time that I went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, aside from that, and perhaps even more importantly, since 2016, my team and I at True Trading Group have helped literally thousands of retail traders from all walks of life, from all over the world, achieve peace of mind from financial freedom by teaching them how to trade stocks, options, and crypto. At True Trading Group, we teach you how to fish, how to stand on your own 2 feet, how to become a self-sufficient trader and not have to rely on other people. Despite what you might have read about online, trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's also not gambling. It's a skill. It's a skill that needs to be learned like any other, especially since this is a skill that has a potential to help you reach financial goals you guys never thought originally were possible. Tonight's live stream is going down as follows, folks. We're going to start things off with a 15-minute Q&A. I'm going to give some time for people to log on. You can ask me any questions, anything that's on your mind, anything you're unsure about. Fire away. Don't be shy. Then I'll spend a quick 10 minutes covering the TTG membership, the discounts and incentives that we have to join the TTG family here tonight. If you guys have ever had any interest in TTG, you definitely want to pay attention to the offer that we got for you here tonight. Then we're talking about what makes a great trader great, right? What's the difference between a great trader and a struggling trader? We're going to talk about that here today. And then will the stock market and Bitcoin continue lower after today's pullback? Bitcoin's been pulling back now for a little while. Okay, the overall markets now have just been a stone throw away from all-time highs. A little bit of a pullback there today on some COVID fears. And then we got the Fed meeting this week. So we have a lot to go over. We have a lot to unpack. Not only about what makes a great trader better or separates a great trader from a struggling trader, but also, like I said, what do we expect from the Fed on Wednesday? What do we expect out of the overall markets? What do we expect from Bitcoin? Okay. Yes, guys, I have a sore throat. I'm not sad. I just have a sore throat. I talk too damn much. My voice just runs away from me. Right? I am not sad. I'm actually extremely happy and very ecstatic. It's a big week this week. We had a lot going on. It's been a huge year. It's been a great month. I'm very excited, actually. I'm actually very happy. But
is it coronavirus?
I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. You're not allowed to have a cold anymore these days. If you have a cold, you automatically have coronavirus. So I'm not sure. But
is it too much boom in chat?
Maybe too many booms in chat. But yeah, guys, just a sore throat. So other than that, we're fine. So I have a lot to go over with you guys here tonight. So we're going to talk all about that. Then for those interested, I will walk you through the entire TTG platform towards the end of this live stream. Yes, I said platform because True Trading Group is not just courses, alerts, and a chat room. We're so much more than that. Don't confuse us with some other services. I'll show you guys the entire platform, the tools and resources you have access to as a member of True Trading Group. All right. So listen up, listen good. We're going to begin that Q&A. Guys, don't be shy. All right. Don't be embarrassed. There's no such thing as a stupid question. So start typing your questions in chat right now, and let's go ahead and begin that Q&A. STR, J-Rod, what's up? Always hear the apes say they aren't leaving until the shorts have all covered. How often does this happen where all the shorts cover and the stock has no shorts? Does this happen often? It happens during short squeezes. The issue is that a lot of people fail to recognize a short squeeze when it happens. So, you know, when you have shorts leave a stock, you get the massive parabolic short squeeze where the stock just literally goes screaming to the moon. But you guys have to understand the dynamics of a short squeeze and what's actually taking place in a regular market environment. Okay, regular market environment. You have buyers, you have sellers, and then in between there, you have short sellers. All right. Now, a buyer, that's just someone that's coming in and buying the stock. They want to own it, they want to be long. A seller is someone that previously bought the stock, already owns it, but they want to sell it. All right. So those are your buyers and your sellers. They involve a net long position, right? So people own the stock, one person selling it, one person wants to own it, buyers and sellers. But then you have short sellers who don't actually own the stock, but sell it anyway. They're borrowing shares they do not own to sell into the open market. When a short seller comes in and sells in the market, they are a net seller. They are a seller of shares. But during a short squeeze, that one side of the market, which is your short seller, turns into a net buyer. That's when you get a short squeeze. Okay, short squeezes when all those people that borrowed shares, they've got to return them back to their broker, wherever they borrowed them from, and they've got to go in and become a buyer because they got to buy shares back. So when you add your net longs, who are just people that want to be long a stock, and then you add on top of that shorts covering, it turns your short sellers into net buyers, which creates a massive one-sided surge of buying pressure. And there's nowhere near enough people that are selling shares on the other side of the market to keep a stable price. And the stock just absolutely explodes. Like when GameStop went to 400. Okay, that's not normal price action. You guys remember when this happened on GameStop. Okay, this is a short squeeze. All right, this is a short squeeze. But we had to listen, all right, for weeks on end when this stock went from, $5 or $10 all the way to $4.50. We had to listen to people say the shorts haven't covered yet. Yes, they did. That's why this happened. All right, that is what a short squeeze looks like. Short squeezes are typically so powerful to the upside, but they're equally powerful to the downside because when the shorts cover their position, when the shorts are out, you have now essentially removed one entire side of the market. So all of your short sellers that started off as net sellers turned into net buyers. They covered their positions. They're now out of the market. So that buying pressure has dried up. But once the stock makes such a ridiculous move, I know you're asking me about well, you actually didn't ask me about a particular ticker, but I'm just using GME as an example. Once the stock has made such a ridiculous move, all of your longs, who are just regular people that wanted to buy the stock, they go, oh my goodness, look how much I'm up. I'm going to start to take profit. So now what you have is that all of your longs who were net buyers turn into net sellers because they're now trying to take profit. Now, when the stock starts to move lower, you do not have the buying pressure of the short sellers who turned into net buyers to cover their position because they have completely covered their positions already. And there is no short seller to cover to create buying pressure. And now all of your longs are now also not buying. They're all now turned into net sellers because now they're taking profit and the stock literally will go up and down. That is the dynamics of a short squeeze. Okay, short squeezes never end well really for anybody. You always have bag holders on short sellers because you have people that chase the stock all the way up to here thinking that it's just going to keep going, and it doesn't. And then when the pullback starts, there's no buying pressure left because everybody's rushing for the exits to take profit on what was a parabolic move. That's the dynamics of a short squeeze. Every single parabolic short squeeze has ended the exact same way. So, I don't know what that means. I'm not leaving until the shorts have all covered. There's not a single person that knows when that is. All right? There's not a single person that knows when that is. Nobody. But I'll tell you what, that was a massive short squeeze. So you had the short squeezes. but a lot of people just weren't happy with it. The stock went from, $10 to 450, and people still weren't happy with it. People say, oh, it's going to 1,000. AMC went from, this was a $5 stock, went all the way to 70, but still people were not happy with it. So you have to decide, like, what is moon? Like, where is that price? When are you going to be taking profits off the table? Because they won't just continue to go up forever. You have people that, just try to appease, people instead of telling them the truth. So I'm not talking about Matt, but those people, I just saw somebody was asking. I'm good friends with Matt. I'm good friends with Matt. I think Matt is a phenomenal trader. We're TTG and Matt. We're good friends. But you just have to decide, when are you going to be taking profits off the table? Just to say, oh, I'm not selling until the shorts cover. You had shorts cover. The short positions on AMC and GameStop are nowhere near what they were, a year ago. Nowhere near it. Matt's been spot on with AMC. And even when he tells the truth, people get pissed and don't want to hear it. And he's been right. But people get angry when someone tells them the truth. But I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for you guys. I will shoot you guys straight. Phoenix Moore, how do I build self-confidence? 2 different ways to build self-confidence. First and foremost, get educated. It's no different than when you take a college exam. If you studied you attended semester all class, you studied for 2 weeks prior to your final exam. When it comes time to take the final exam, you're going to be confident answering those questions. If you skip class all semester and you crammed the night before the final, you're not going to be confident in your answers when you're going through taking that final exam. You're not going to be confident with it. So that's first and foremost, get educated. Second, trade on the simulator. We have a simulator that's included with the TGD platform that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but also with real-time data. So you can implement what you're learning in the courses and build that confidence, right? So you can build that confidence up. And start to hit some winning trades. You start to hit some winning trades on the simulator. That's how you build your confidence. Mike, I'm looking at the VIX and it held the 50-day on daily. I'm thinking volatility will be strong this week. What do you think? Yeah, I think so. There is volatility is really cheap right now for everything that's happening. I think you can have I just think you have people that are just going to be buyers in the 15s, 15, 16, it's cheap, 14, 15, 16, it's cheap to hedge long positions, based on what the Fed is going to say on Wednesday. The Fed can really shake things up on Wednesday, guys. That's why you really got to make sure that you're prepared for this week. I'm going to be in chat with my team on the microphone, breaking down everything live. As the Fed makes their announcement on Wednesday, because I think it's going to dictate the direction the market's going to go going into the new year. So you've got to be prepared. You got to have a game plan. You got to understand what's going to move markets higher, what'll move markets lower. We'll talk about that later on the live. Hey, Mike, was curious your thoughts about increased size risk. Seems to be strictly emotional control limitation. Your thoughts? It's not just strictly emotional control limitation. Some of it will actually be statistics and numbers. So I teach members when it comes time that they're ready to increase their risk per trade. So let's say, and I'm just using as an example, Let's say you risk $1,000 per trade, meaning if you get stopped out, you're going to lose $1,000. Let's say that's your risk tolerance. When you're trading well, you're making money, you're killing it, you are going to decide at some point, hey, I'm ready to increase that risk. I'm ready to take bigger risk, meaning bigger position size on your trades. When you do that, I teach people to do it in 25% increments. Now, there's very specific reasoning for that. So if you risked $1,000 per trade and you want to increase size, now start risking $1,250, a 25% increment. All right. So increase by 25%. Stay there for a solid week. Make sure that you're still profitable. Make sure you're still trading well. Make sure emotionally you still feel perfectly okay at the $1,250 risk. Then bump it up another 25% increment. And keep repeating that process until eventually you get to a point where either you're going to not trade well or you're going to feel different emotionally. You might go all the way up to 2,000, who knows? And you're like, whoa, this is just too much. I don't feel comfortable. And then that means you're just going to drop it back down one increment, and that's your new position size. And then I would stay there for a month or so, gain that confidence back, gain that comfort, and then continue. And then start the process again, climb the ladder by 25% increments and do that consistently over your career. And that's how you'll build up your position size and build up your risk. But it's not just about the emotional aspect to make sure that you're okay, because you'll get to a point where like your heart's going to be coming out of your chest when you're in a position. You're going to be sweating, your legs going to be shaking, you're going to be a mess. That's your body telling you this is too much risk for you. So that's number one. But number two, you also want to do this incrementally like that because you want to allow your P&L to catch up to your new risk. What do I mean by that? What does that mean? Allow your P&L to catch up to your risk. Let me explain. If you're trading at $1,000 risk, and then let's say all of a sudden you jump to 2,000 or 2,500, all it's going to take is 2 or 3 losing trades, and you have just wiped out 2 weeks of profit. Right? If you risk $1,000 per trade, when you make a winning trade, maybe you're making 2,000, 2,200, 1,500, 1,200, 1,800, 2,200, right? If you're risking $1,000 per trade. Once you start to increase your risk too far and you have a couple losses, the losses are going to be too big where your previous wins can't absorb the loss. So you're going to see your P&L is going to do something like this. Your P&L is going like this, and all of a sudden your P&L is going to go poof, right? And then you have to climb yourself back out of that hole. That drop is dangerous. That drop is dangerous to your psyche, right? It can cause you to lose the confidence that got you to the point where you want to increase your risk in the first place. You have to maintain that level of confidence as you are increasing your risk and increasing your position size. So by you doing this slowly, going from 1,000 to 1,250, okay, then from 1,250, climb it up to 1,500, 1,600. From there, keep climbing that ladder. You're going to trade for about a solid week or so. You can even push it to 2 weeks if you'd like at that new risk. So if you're now risking 1,250 instead of 1,000, you're also going to be making more money on your winning trades now. So now instead of your average win being maybe 1,800, maybe now your average win is 2,000, 2,200, like your new risk will allow for bigger winners now as well. So you want to make sure that you climb the ladder and your winning trades now can keep up with your new risk so that if you do take a couple losses with the bigger size, there's a cushion there to absorb that loss. So you don't have just like this air pocket like in your P&L. So like if you're looking at your P&L on a chart, you don't want the air pocket. But that's what will happen if you go from, let's say, risking 1,000 per trade and all of a sudden you risk 2,500. Now, 3 losing trades, you've just wiped out 2 weeks of profit. Your P&L is going to go poof, and that's going to really, really scare you. It'll cause you to lose confidence, and you're right back to square one then. You lost all that confidence, all that progress you've made over time, you've erased it. You've erased it. So that's why I tell people to increase their risk that way. I hope that was helpful. Hey, Mike, with the end of the year, can you please explain the benefits of tax loss harvesting and how we can take advantage in our own trading accounts? Yeah, badass Bella. Basically, what you're going to do, it's only helpful if you have capital gains. All right. So let's say if you have made, I'm just making up a number, right? I'm totally making up a number. Let's say you made $10,000 this year, badass Bella. When you made $10,000, okay, you have a taxable capital gain of $10,000. If you are holding in your account right now positions where you are down money, what people will do, what portfolio managers and just regular people will do, is they will sell the losers and realize the loss, because the loss can be written off directly against the capital gain. So let's say if you got $2,000 in losses on stocks that you're just holding, but you have $10,000 in capital gains overall in your account, by realizing the loss, you can then offset the $10,000 capital gain minus the $2,000 loss that you're going to incur, which will leave you at an $8,000 capital gain. And you'll pay taxes on that instead of $10,000. So that's tax loss harvesting, tax loss selling, but you got to have the capital gain to offset it. That's why a lot of stocks that have gotten crushed continue to get crushed. Like, take a look at Peloton, for example, right? You see how when Peloton had that absolutely disgusting, pathetic earnings, just a horrific earnings report. Same thing with DocuSign, right? DocuSign was the same thing. Okay, you take a look at a stock like Roku, right? Roku, same thing. All of these stocks, I'll just go back to Peloton. If you bought Peloton at any time during 2021, when they reported earnings in November, every single person that bought Peloton this year is down money. Now, if you're a hedge fund manager or you're a portfolio manager and you own AMD, you own NVIDIA, you own Apple, Microsoft, Home Depot, AutoZone, okay, if you own all of these companies, Tesla, like if you own these companies, Chipotle, Palo Alto, FTNT, you have huge gains on these stocks. So what happens? You sell the ones that you were down on, realize the loss. So if a hedge fund manager is down $1.6 million on their Peloton position, they're going to sell that to offset a $1.6 million gain that they may have in Fortinet, FTNT. Maybe they're up $6 million in Fortinet, right? By selling the Peloton, you can offset that gain, realize the loss, and that can help, with your tax liability at the end of the year. Mike, I'm taking the lessons and passing the courses at times, then retake when I need to, but I will forget a lot and so much to remember. Ay caramba. Well, Elizabeth, the good news is that the courses are available to you 24/7 at any time. Take your time. There is no rush. The markets will always be there tomorrow. Take your time. Go through the courses. All right. It's a lot more important that you are prepared and educated and you have an understanding of the material first. That's way more important than you just diving in head first, not knowing what you're doing and then making mistakes. Our courses are very in-depth. You guys have to understand there's 17 courses. Each course has several chapters. Each chapter has several lessons. It is a simplified but yet expanded upon version of the stuff that I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. That's why when I tell you people that about, when you join TG and you get access to the TG platform, you are going to be getting a professional level education. It's the stuff that I learned when I worked in New York. You're not just getting, some special little secret formula that I just devised when I was sitting at home in my mother's basement for 3 years like a hermit crab. And I figured out some magical equation. There's some special pattern that not even Warren Buffett knows about or the trader at Goldman Sachs, but I figured it out. So I'm going to share it with you guys just because I'm such a nice person, but I have the key to unlock the stock market. No, that's not what True Trading Group is all about. True Trading Group is about providing you guys with a professional level education with tools and resources that professional traders use. All right. So there you have it. All right, guys, listen, right now I'm going to talk about the membership for about 10 minutes or so. Be patient, stay where you are, because the moment that we are done, we're going to be getting into everything that you guys need to know for you to make money this week with regards to the Fed and the overall markets. All right, I'd like to first see who here is with us that's not a member of True Trading Group, or maybe this is your first time on a live. Guys, do me a favor, type the number 1 in chat right now. This is your first live stream with us, or you're not a member of the THD fan. Jay Rodriguez, Wes, Hola, Stock Bandidos, Charles Wilkinson. Charles, when I read your name, I just get pissed off at this point. Bosco, Luis Ivera. Cool. Very cool, guys. Welcome, guys. All of you that are typing the number 1 in chat, welcome all of you guys that are here. You guys might not realize how fortunate you are to be right here right now, but you will soon understand at True Trading Group, results matter. We help people reach their goals of becoming consistent profitable traders by combining top-notch professional education with premium tools from companies like TradingView, Benzinga, Quote Media, Trade Ideas, and more. We're a community where we all share the same goal, and that's to learn, trade, and profit together. Stay right where you are, guys. Literally in about 10 minutes, I'm going to cover everything with you with the overall markets. I'm going to be covering the lessons of the day, including BFRI. We're going to talk about that FHTX, the overall markets, the Fed, what's going to happen with the Fed on Wednesday. Markets going up, we going down, what's going on with Bitcoin, but more importantly, how I plan on making money this week because the overall market. Stick around for that. As we've been on an absolute profit-taking tear inside of True Trading Group in the month of December, and we're going to keep that rolling through as we have a major catalyst coming up on Wednesday. But first, everyone that just typed the number 1 in chat, pay attention real quick right now, because at TTG, our goal is to level the playing field for the retail investor. And that means a continued effort to ensure the TTG platform remains within reach financially for most retail investors from all walks of life. Because of this, we are slowly walking the price of our membership up to $22.12. This walk up in price is part of our holiday sale that's going on right now. Tonight's price of $1,182 is the cheapest price you're ever going to get a TTG membership for. And the price you pay by tonight at midnight is the price that you pay for life, regardless of what our price is next year. So you're essentially locking yourself in at this $1,182 price point for life. So when it comes time to renew your membership, and I'm confident you're going to want to renew, because our renewal rate at TTG is the mid-70s, about 3 times the industry average. Okay, so locking in that $1,882 price point, even if our membership next year is $2,200, you'll only pay $1,182 to renew that membership. Okay, you're only going to pay $1,182 to renew that membership. All right, so listen carefully. The 1-year membership that your trading group is normally $2,212, but tonight until midnight, all right, the next 20 people that use the coupon code TTG121 will have a chance to get a 46% discount. That's what brings the price down to $1,182. And you're also going to have the opportunity to get 2 free small private study group sessions with a pro trader at True Trading Group. This is going to be your chance to get individualized attention so you can ask questions, go over topics and lessons that you're really struggling with. You're also going to have a chance to earn a brand new free laptop upon becoming TTG certified. Becoming TTG certified is a badge of honor for our members. They get a green check mark next to their username and chat, lets others know your opinion now carries more weight, because becoming TTG certified means you have completed all of our courses and you have passed all of the quizzes that follow each course. All right. So upon becoming TT certified, you're going to get a certificate. You can hang it on your wall, which a lot of our members do. They're very proud of this accomplishment. You can also share it on social media. All right, so becoming TT certified, as immediately following that, we're going to send you a brand new free laptop, totally free. We even cover the shipping costs. We ship anywhere in the world. The process of becoming TT certified normally takes about 46 weeks on average, but I've seen it done way faster. It's totally up to you. The curriculum is there 24/7. It goes your own pace at your own schedule. So no matter how much time you have or don't have, there's no excuse if you guys want to learn this stuff bad enough. And yes, we actually do send out free laptops. If anyone's curious, if we do actually send free laptops to people, my TT fam, you guys can just type yes or no. Do we actually send free laptops? Yes or no? And last but not least, folks, I told you before that results matter at True Trading Group. I stand behind this program. I put my money where my mouth is. And that is why your membership comes with a complete full money back guarantee plus an additional $770 on top, which means you can sign up right now for $1182. And at the end of your membership, if you have not made back your membership cost, $1182, if you've not made that back at least once after going through our courses, passing our quizzes, and attending one private study group, I'm going to give you back $1,952. Plus, you're going to get to keep that brand new free laptop. I'm dead serious. Everything I'm telling you is right on the website. You'll see exactly what I'm saying to you here. I'm dead serious. Okay, that is because we are confident in our ability to help you succeed. That is why we have that. Okay? So again, the next 20 people, you can go to ttgoffer.com. ttgoffer.com. Okay, ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. You'll know you're one of the 20 people because if you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that means that you have secured a laptop. Okay, that means you have secured a laptop and you see a laptop in your checkout cart. All right, so the next 20 people, you get a chance to get a 46% discount, get 2 small private study groups with a pro trader, and a chance to earn a brand new free laptop and the money back guarantee, where if you don't make that membership fee back at least once, I'm giving you your membership back plus an extra $770 on top of what you paid. Call it an inconvenience fee. Okay, our refund rate since 2017, folks, is a measly 1.78%. Okay, a measly 1.78%. All right, that's why I'm confident enough to offer you guys that money back guarantee. If anybody has questions about the membership or if you guys are having a hard time signing up, you can send a text message to 201-775-9702. Again, send a text message, not a phone call. Send a text message to 201-775-9702. That phone number is right there at the bottom of your screen. Glenn Wilson says, I made my membership back in just 2 days. This is 100% true. Eric R. says, I'm averaging 15% profits every day since joining 3 months ago. You will never regret joining. Shane B goes, yo, he ain't lying. All right. Best decision I have made in a long time. Real talk, says Shane. Sean Estelle, Mike's telling the truth. I joined TTG October of 2020. The best investment you can ever make is in yourself. TTG is worth every damn penny. Sherry says the best training you'll find. I love it. Guys, how are you guys doing with True Trading Group? Sound off right now. How are you guys doing in True Trading Group? If you guys are making money or you're becoming a better trader, I want you to type the number 1 in chat right now. Don has only had 2 red days since joining on November 16th. Only 2 red days. He's been a member for 1 month. Yeah, guys, sound off. Either type the number 1 in chat if you guys are making money, becoming a better trader. If you guys want to just give me some details on how you're doing, give me some details. Give me the deets. Give me the deets. I want to hear how you guys are doing. If you're a member of True Trading Group, sound off in chat. Tell me how you're doing since becoming a member of the TTG fam. I'd love to know. I'd love to hear about it. Oh my goodness. Jacob Dave says, my account is up 400% since joining. That is insane. That's insane. Made a killing today with Mike. Way to go, Wizard. Great, Mike. We both killed today. Great job. Jonesy, show me the money. Yo, Habibi Sauce, killing it. 34,000 in just 6 weeks. Officially profitable. I love it. The worst thing I've done was not signing up for lifetime member when it was first offered. Yeah. Yes, amen to that. Mike wants the sauce, says Sean. They gave me the map. All as I needed to do was follow it. I like that, Jimmy. What's up, my man, Jimmy? I'm not winning, but I'm not losing either. That's progress. That's progress. If you've just been losing steadily your entire trading career, and now those losses have stopped, and now you're just kind of break even, that's progress. Don't fail to recognize progress. Still completing trading classes, and I've already made over $1,500 on one trade. You've already made well over your membership fee back. 30% today on a slow day in the markets for Angel Rain. Great job. Donna Moore, I'm making money. I'm learning to become a better trader. I loved it. I stopped all my huge losses since joining. Yes, Soccer Mom, risk management. Key. Last 4 trading days, green for Susie. I love hearing it. Great job, everybody. Because of THD, I'm averaging 20 to 30% a week. I had my fair shares of losses and now finally learning and starting to know what I am doing. Yes, Angela. Yes, I love seeing this. I love kind of reading what you guys have to say here today. My trading is getting, I've been coming here for almost a year. It might be time. Mike, I think it's time, brother. I think it's time. I'm not sure what you guys are waiting for. Cat buyers, 4 for 4 today. TGD is the best choice of my life. Invest in yourself and change your whole life and surroundings, almost making more than my job can pay me. Mike, you're the GOAT, TGD for life. I love it. That's excellent, Cat.
Hey, Mike.
What's up?
You think I should make Mike the same offer as Ken Horn?
I mean, if you're in the giving mood, I don't know.
So, Mike, that's been here for a year, listen up. I'm going to make you an offer. Mike, explain to them who I am in case they don't know.
In case anyone doesn't know, Adam is in 0.1 top percent of OnlyFans creators for his foot page.
That's true.
Guys, Adam. Adam is my business partner and co-founder of True Trading, guys. Adam is a business line behind TTV. He works on making sure the platform, the tools, resources are all working beautifully and perfectly. He's always negotiating the different terms with all the data and service providers and the tools that we have on the platform so that I can focus on all the trading stuff. So for those that do not know who he is, this is Mr. Adam himself, top 0.1% of OnlyFans creators.
Thank you, Michael. I'm just going to go ahead and mute you, though, while I talk so it doesn't echo.
I actually hear it.
Or the echo is fixed. Whatever, it doesn't matter. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. So I think can you guys do me a favor? If you've watched our live streams and you've watched our live streams and you're not a member and you've watched our live streams, say, for more than 30 days, type the number 1 in chat. Type the number 1 in chat if you've watched our live streams for more than 30 days and are still not a member of True Trading Group. Alex, Mike, Bosco, Charles Wilkinson, Rafael Rivera, Chad Weigel, 2 years, Aline Rosario. Okay, Mike, look at this. Okay. Got it. So, guys, I'm more of a down to business sort of guy. Mike is the you know, he's the face. I mean, just look at his eyebrows. What I'm going to do is as follows, okay? I was going to save this for, you know, I bring out these gems every once in a while, okay? Everyone tonight, and I'm only going to do this for tonight. I did this once before. I don't like doing it because I feel like it kind of, you know, first of all, nobody offers a money-back guarantee like we do. It just doesn't exist. Okay? But what I'm going to do in order to make everyone that's been watching for a long time comfortable, okay, is as follows. You're going to sign up tonight. All right? You're going to sign up tonight. And here's what's going to happen. I'm going to give you the free laptop. I'm going to give you the 2 free private study sessions. But the money-back guarantee part's going to change. The money-back guarantee part is going to change. Okay? Instead of receiving $770 back, I'm going to round it up and make it an even $1,000. That's what I'm going to do for you. So that means if you go and sign up tonight for True Trading Group, okay, which is $1,182, I assure you that that's going to be the best money you've ever spent. And if it's not, I am going to give you back $2,182. And for those that are thinking that I'm full of shit or that I'm talking crap, okay, what I'd like you to do is keep this YouTube, you could timestamp it as a reference. When it comes time for you to cash in on your money-back guarantee, which I'm fairly confident you will not need. But if you do, all you're going to need to do is show this clip to any credit card company, and there isn't a dispute in the world you won't win. It's that simple. Ain't no getting out of it. You sign up tonight for $11.82. You go through the courses. You pass the quizzes. This is not rocket science, okay? If you do it and you can't pass the courses, then it basically means that you are lazy and nothing else. This is not a joke. This is not bullshit. This is 100% accurate. This is me essentially saying for every person that signs up tonight, I'm willing to lose an additional person if I'm wrong. That's what I'm saying. Our refund rate since inception is 1.78%. So yeah, you know what? Am I feeling a little cocky because it's 1.78%? You damn right I am. And why shouldn't I? We've worked our asses off to make sure that it's that low. By catering to the needs of our members and being there and helping people ensure their success, our entire business model is predicated on whether or not you are successful. $1,182. Everyone that's on here that's been watching for more than a year, why do you keep coming back here? You think this content is good? You haven't seen shit yet. This is the free stuff. I am telling you, this is it. All right? Guys, am I lying? Am I just trying to make a sale? Am I lying? Am I full of crap? Tell the truth. Nobody on here is on the payroll. These members have no reason to be on here. Absolutely no reason to be on here. They're not getting, you know what I mean? Like, they get a code word at some point for a giveaway that we do, but they don't have to comment or do anything for that. and they could just watch it tomorrow. Why are they on here live right now? Maybe everyone that's on the fence, instead of putting 1182 into some stupid stock that you're just following off of social media, maybe put it into yourself. Because that's what this is. This is an investment into yourself. And it's so crazy because I'm essentially saying you put up 1182 and I'm going to put up $1,000 to match you. So I'm betting on you. I'm betting on you and I'm betting on us. So if you've been here and you're on the fence, your excuses are done, man. Isn't it about time that you're sitting here on the other side talking about your wins and everything else? I don't know. That's all I gotta say. It's the best $1,100 you'll ever spend, ever. So, don't be stupid. If you have a complete stranger willing to match your investment into yourself, if that doesn't work for you, get off of my YouTube channel. That's it.
Wow. There you have it, folks. Anyone that typed the number one, when Adam asked if you've been watching this live streams for a little while and are still not a member, you guys can take advantage of that. Is an insane deal. I mean, honestly, what you guys have to really ask yourself, what you have to ask yourself is, how bad do you want this? You really have to ask yourself, you really have to be honest with yourself, because the only reason why any of you should be hesitant is if you're lazy. I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm fully transparent with everything, my wins, my losses. I don't sugarcoat anything. I tell you, I don't care what you want to hear. I tell you what you need to hear. Because at the end of the day, when you're messing around with real money, it's no joke. There's no time to mess around. There's no time for sugarcoating. And the only people that really have something to be hesitant about are the people that are not going to put in any effort whatsoever. And you have to be honest with yourself. How much does achieving financial goals that you have, how much does that mean to you? How much is it worth to you? Are you going to actually go through the courses, pay attention enough in the courses so that you can pass the quizzes? And then are you going to actually attend one private study group that we host with one of our pro traders in TDG? If the answer is yes, if you're going to do those things, Adam literally just said to you, if you do not make the membership fee back at least once, that's $1,182. He's going to give you back $2,182 as a money back guarantee. So you really need to ask yourself, what would the hesitation be, unless that money back guarantee means nothing to you because you know you're not going to do the courses, you're not going to pass the quizzes, and you're certainly not going to attend the private study group. If you're not going to do those things, I mean this 100% honestly, don't join True Trading Group. The TTG is not for you if that's the case. The TTG fam are a bunch of dedicated people that really want to truly learn this skill, and that's why they use the TTG platform. So you really just have to be honest with yourself and ask yourself, how bad do you really want this? How much of an effort are you going to really put into it? Because if you are going to put in an effort, where's the risk? What would the hesitation be? You're going to get a free laptop out of the deal too. It's just crazy. So You guys have to ask yourselves that. Again, TTG121 coupon code. You guys can go to ttgoffer.com. Again, that's ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. Now, guys, I'd like to go on over to the overall markets. I want to talk to you a little bit about, what's the difference between a great trader and a struggling trader? What are some of the characteristics that cause that gap to really extend? Then we're going to also talk about the Fed. The Fed meeting is Wednesday. What could the Fed say on Wednesday that can make the markets go down? What could they say that can make the markets go up? All right. Before I even hit on any of that, let's talk about what happened today in the overall markets. Today, you had a pullback in the markets. It was a COVID-driven pullback. Today was a COVID-driven pullback in the overall markets. Boris Johnson of the UK, earlier this morning, Eastern time, so afternoon time for the UK, he gave a statement that said that they are seeing, and to quote, waves of COVID, waves of Omicron. And the markets didn't like that term. And the UK also recorded their first Omicron death. So with Boris Johnson reporting the first Omicron death, and saying that we are seeing waves of COVID, the markets were like, wait a second. Death. I thought Omicron was not as bad. I thought Omicron was less severe. And the markets got a little jittery again. The markets got jittery because they know the Fed's coming up on Wednesday, and you have a real chance of things really getting shaken up. And I just think that a lot of people realized that risk of COVID is still there. Cases are spiking everywhere. Hospitalizations are spiking everywhere. All of your COVID cases are on the rise everywhere. And the market, I think, today kind of felt like it brushed Omicron off too easily. That's what I think happened. I think the markets were like, we just brushed Omicron out. 1100 was a stretch for me, and many of you too realized that is the exact reason why you need this. Wow. You need to get tired of 1100 being a stretch. Take control of your outcome. Eric Beck, excellent comment. I mean, that was deep, actually. Like, that was next level. If 1100 is a stretch, that's the exact reason why you need this. Wow. True words there, Eric. True words, my friend. Glad to have you part of the group. So I think the markets today just realized that we shook off Omicron too easily. And I think the markets are like, you know what, we're heading into these winter cold months. COVID is spiking. Hopefully this is the last and final wave. Until we go into the spring. And then Dr. Gottlieb thinks that the pandemic will be officially over once we get into the spring. Hopefully that is the case. But I think the markets realized that we shook it off a little too easily. And he had a little pullback. We were literally a stone throw from all-time highs. And the markets had a little pullback today. It's nothing crazy until we go into the Fed meeting. So let's talk about the Fed meeting. Since I'm on that topic, I'll tell you guys what I think is going to happen, what can make markets go up, what can make them go down. And then we're going to talk about some of the characteristics that differentiate between a great trader and a struggling trader. The Federal Reserve is expected to increase the speed of their taper by double. So it is expected that the Federal Reserve is going to, so they already announced a $15 billion per month taper on their asset purchase program. What's the asset purchase program? For those that maybe don't know, or maybe you're literally brand new, you don't know what's going on. Brief discussion, brief explanation on the taper program, or the asset purchase program that is being tapered. Since COVID, the Federal Reserve has implemented liquidity injections and has provided monetary stimulus in a lot of different ways. One being the purchase of $120 billion worth of different assets and securities, treasuries, mortgage-backed bonds, all these different things. Every single month, they're buying $120 billion worth. Last month, they announced that they're going to stop buying $120 billion and they're going to reduce it by $15 billion each month. So instead of 120, they were going to buy 95. Instead of 95, next month they'd buy 80, 65, 50, so on, so on, so on, until they get to zero. What we are expecting to happen on Wednesday is the Fed is going to announce that they are going to increase that 15 to 30, meaning that from the 95, we're going to drop down to 65, from 65 to 35, and then eventually to zero. All right. So that is what is expected from the markets. That I don't think will shock the markets. I don't think that will surprise the markets. You may get a knee-jerk reaction to that announcement, but the key that the markets are going to pay attention to is the verbiage surrounding rate hikes. The major question, and this is why I sold out of 50% of my long-term portfolio in the month of October, was for this exact moment. Is the Fed going to have to raise rates faster and more aggressively than they want to? Does the faster taper equate to faster rate hikes? If there is verbiage in that announcement that insinuates that by speeding up the taper, that now will let us raise rates faster and sooner, the markets will pull back, and they will pull back pretty aggressively. I will be getting put options if I hear anything like that. Most likely what I will end up doing, I will trade the put option on Wednesday after that announcement as a day trade. I'll trade the volatility of a close expiration a contract to give myself full exposure to that volatility to capitalize on that direction. Carrie, Lewis, and Samuel, welcome to the TG family. I don't see Mike. Mike, you better be here, brother. You better be here, Mike. Carrie, Lewis, and Samuel, 17 spots left, all right, for the 46% discount, the 2 small private study groups, and the free laptop. You just have to use TTG121 coupon code. Go to ttgoffer.com. 17 left. Then what I will do is when Jerome Powell speaks at 2:30, the announcement will come at 2 p.m. When Jerome Powell speaks at 2:30, you have to listen to literally every word that comes out of his mouth. Every word will be important. Every word and sentence will be analyzed by the markets to determine, are we now on a track for a faster rate hike schedule? Pay attention to the dot plots. The dot plots are what show you, okay, the dot plots are what show you how many of the Fed voting members believe that we should raise rates at what month of next year. Over your last 2 Fed meetings, you have had a very subtle move forward on that rate hike dot plot. If you get a drastic move forward, which means the majority of the voting Fed members now believe that, let's say by June, we're going to have, or June or July, we'll have 2, if not 3 rate hikes. The markets are going to hate that. So watch the dot plot. Steve Leesman will report this on CNBC immediately following the announcement at 2 o'clock. I will be all over that announcement. I might even text Steve on the side and be like, Steve, tell me what's the dot plot. No, I'm only kidding. Steve was a guest on our live stream just a couple of months ago. I had a fantastic interview with Steve Leesman. Guy's a true master of his craft, a real professional, an economic genius. I love his reporting on all this economic data. There's no one I'd rather take their analysis of that information from. And who knows, maybe this week or maybe tomorrow or maybe at the end of this week, maybe we can reach out and see if maybe Steve would be willing to come back on the live stream to go over this with us and go over this Fed meeting. And what does it mean going into next year? He's a senior economics reporter at CNBC, and someone that I listen to on a daily basis, and someone whose opinion I value very greatly. We had a lot of fun having him as a guest on here a few months ago, and we'll see if maybe I can get him back on here to talk shop with us and have another really nice conversation about the Fed and about the rate hikes and taper, and really break that down for you guys. Okay. All right. So something that I'll work on. I'll work on that tomorrow, and we'll see if we can maybe get him back on. I think you guys would really enjoy that. I mean, hell, I'd enjoy it. Guy I watch every day on CNBC. So I'd like to have him on here again for sure. So I'll let you guys, I'll keep you posted with that. But that's the deal. Okay, that's the deal. Guys, I'm seeing a lot of questions right now asking about that. I'm not sure if I have the time to do this. I'm seeing a lot of people that are commenting this. New member, novice trader, make $200 on a small trade. Just join. You won't be sorry. Yeah, Liz goes, guys, I'm a brand new member. I'm a novice trader. I made $200 today on one trade. Just join. You won't regret it. But I still see a lot of people that are saying, hey, I'm not sure I can do this with a full-time job. Do not think that way, folks. Everyone that's commenting that, I just saw three. Just as I'm talking, 3 different people that have kind of made a comment similar to that. Do not feel that you need to be sitting in front of your computer screen all day long in order for you to benefit from this type of or just the markets in general, or that like TTG is not for you if you can't sit in front of your computer screen. Don't think that way. Okay, there's 8 other professional traders inside a chat besides myself. We don't just day trade, we swing trade as well. Every single day in True Trading Group, there are day trades and swing trades being called out. There are stocks and options being traded. There's crypto. There's small caps, mid caps, large caps. On a daily basis, between myself and the other pro trader moderators in TTG, we're trading everything. There's something for everybody inside TTG, regardless of how much time you have in front of your computer or not. We also have a mobile app that allows you to stay connected even if you're not in front of your computer, because you can still see the screen share in chat. You can type in chat. You can read the chat. You can also listen to the audio analysis because the moderators and I are on a microphone talking to you live throughout the course of the day. But you also get real-time push notifications whenever one of our moderators enters or exits a trade. So you can follow along with what we're doing no matter where you are. All right. And if you guys still think that you can't do this, here we go. There's my boy, Mike. Mike, welcome to the family, brother. Stephen, Mike, and Lynn, welcome all of you. Stephen, Mike, and Lynn, welcome to the family. All right. That means there's 14 spots left now. So you guys can go to ttgoffer.com and type in the coupon code TTG121. You'll get the 46% discount, the 2 small private study groups. You'll know you're getting one of the laptops. There's only, excuse me, there's only 14 laptops left. So you'll know you're getting one. If in your checkout cart, you'll see the laptop. Okay. You'll see the laptop in your checkout cart. That means you're getting one of the 14. Okay. Lynn, you overpaid. No. Lynn, you overpaid. You got to enter coupon code TTG121. You're here on this live stream. I'm giving you that coupon code. You earned it. You deserve the coupon code because you're spending the time on the live stream to get educated. I see your motivation. I see your dedication. Use the coupon code. Lynn, you overpaid. Lynn, do me a favor. Send an email to info@truetradinggroup.com. That is info@truetradinggroup.com. We'll send you the refund on the difference. Okay, Lynn, you overpaid. All right, Lynn, you overpaid. All right. All right, folks. So there you have that. All right. Okay, folks. No, what I was talking about before, I was talking about Lynn, the job, the full-time job. Guys, let me prove a point to you because it might not mean much coming from me. But my TTG members, if you are making money while working a full-time job, type the letter I in chat and comment what you do for a living. I just want to see something here real quick. So the people that were saying, oh, I work a full-time job, I don't know if I can do this. Just watch the chat right now. Watch right here. These are going to be TTG members that work a full-time job but are still making money with True Trading Group. And they're also going to comment what they do for a living. So my TTG fam, please go right ahead. Comment there in chat. Let's see. Chemical sales, insurance professional, a nurse, insurance, store manager, car sales. I quit my job because of True Trading Group. The Huskies giant. Yes, I love it. General contractor, a teacher, a loan officer, construction inspector, real estate agent, auto mechanic, contractor, film business, a tile setter, healthcare hospital, auto mechanic, sales, registered nurse, cabinet design, electrical engineer, firefighter, all right, there you go, IT engineer, diesel mechanic, personal wardrobe stylist. Yes, law enforcement. I love it. Okay, so there you have it. You can see all the people that are typing into these people. They work full-time jobs. They're just like you, right? If they can do it, so can you. There's no difference between these people and you. They found Trudino the same way you did. That's a live stream. All right, that's a live stream. All right. And I said, you know what? Since we're on the topic, I'll just clear out another common misconception that a lot of people have. And that's if you can't do this if you have a small account, another very huge misconception. Huge misconception. You don't need tens of thousands of dollars to make money in the markets. It's such a fallacy. It's ridiculous. I hate when people say that. My teaching members are living, breathing proof of it. Guys, if you're a member of TC, this is the last question I'll ask you, I promise. Because then I still want to get into the difference between a great trader and a struggling trader. If you guys started with less than $1,000, tell me, and now you're making money with TTG, tell me, what did you start with? Yes, short crusher. This winter is going to be a full-time trader. I love it. Roger started with $500. Diane started with $100. Eric, 400, 500 for Tom, 1 to 2K for seven with AJ. Geo Mag just joined today. Welcome to the family, Geo Mag. Maria Hart, $500. $1,000 for Memphis Street Doc, $1,500 for Sean. My boy Rhino making lots of monies. Started with 5K. I love it. All right. The Spanish Fibonacci from 3K to 40K, thanks to you guys. Nah, man, it's thanks to you. You're the one pulling the trigger. I'm just sharing with you the information that I received when I was working at a fund. You're the one pulling the trigger. Great job, the Spanish Fibonacci. That's incredible. From 3K to 40K. Congratulations. All right, so you guys.
No. Hang on. Let's spade a spade here. The Spanish Fibonacci was one of our $30,000 or $50,000 giveaway winners.
Okay.
I'm just saying, he was one of the first ones.
Okay.
He's laughing. That's why I know him. That's where the money came from. Hey, but you know what? We hop on here and we keep it freaking real.
Well, that means he still turned 3K into 7K.
Yeah. But we hop on here, we keep it real. You know?
Yeah, we do keep it real.
So, all right, that's all.
Well, listen, still turned 3K to 7K, so I'll still props you on that one. Spanish Fibonacci. So there you have it, folks. All right. So like I said, we'll just get some of those misconceptions out of the way. All right, guys. Now you guys kind of have an understanding of Jerome Powell and what they're going to be saying on Wednesday and what to look for. I will look for put options as a day trade if he says that dot plot gets moved forward very aggressively, and if the statement kind of insinuates that we're going to raise rates a lot faster, then I will get those puts, and then what I'll do is I'll day trade puts, and then I'll probably buy a different strike and different expiration as a swing trade, and that I'll hold for several weeks. If not, maybe even months, depends on what the announcement actually is. Daniel, welcome to the family. There's only 13 laptops left now, guys. Go to ttgoffer.com. Again, use the code TTG121. Okay. All right. So that's what to look for from the Fed. However, if the Fed increases the speed of the taper and and there's not much of a move on the dot plot, and Jerome Powell does a good job of separating the two, and Jerome Powell says, hey, Just because we're increasing the speed of the taper does not mean that we're going to increase the speed of rate hikes. It's going to be data dependent. We'll look and see where inflation lies at the end, at the beginning of next year. We'll see, has the supply chain issues been resolved at all? Are the inflationary pressures beginning to wane? If that is so, then we will take our time with rate hikes. If Jerome Powell says that, and that'll most likely come on his 2:30 press conference is when that will most likely come, because believe me, the reporters are going to ask him this question very specifically, and he's going to answer the question very carefully and very meticulously. So every word, believe me, he knows exactly what he's going to say. There is no room for stumbling on your words. His answers to the questions going to be asked are well thought out and well planned ahead of time. So whatever words that he uses, trust me, he thought about them ahead of time. So you can really take them for what they're worth at that moment and then ride that trade and position yourself for it. I'm going to. And I'll be in chat with my team live and we'll walk you guys through the trade. All right. So that's that. Now just a couple of brief talks on great trader versus struggling trader. One of the things that somebody made a comment today in chat that really kind of sparked this discussion is that they said, you know, wow, you guys are really a group of professionals, because I've been a part of other groups and you're not just here, you know, calling out a trade or pumping it or trying to move or pump this stock with your chat room, or you're not trying to do this on a slow day just because you're trying to hit a winner. You guys are disciplined. You guys are patient. You're really true professionals. And I understand why you use the term sniper trading robots. So that comment from somebody who's a new member, by the way, who's been a part of several other groups in the past, you know, just made me start thinking about, you know, be a great trader versus a struggling trader. And there's several things that you have to, characteristics that you have to really make sure that you have in order to be a great trader. And one of them absolutely is patience. The patience to not only do you need to be able to identify high probability setups, but you also have to have the patience to wait for them. A lot of times struggling traders, they overtrade. They get sucked into poor quality setups just because they're bored and they feel like they're not doing anything. They feel like they're missing out, and they end up getting pulled into something that is not a grade A setup. You guys have to start to be a little bit more careful with your money. Respect your cash. Don't give it away so easily. It's like if somebody walked up to you, a complete stranger on the sidewalk, and was like, hey, can I have $500? Are you just going to give it to them? Or are you going to really make them earn that $500? Maybe they're going to have to give you something in return. Okay. Maybe, I don't know, but no one's just going to walk up to you and you're just going to be that free with your money, right? So why are you that free with your money when it comes to the stock market? Why are you just throwing your money at any little thing that moves? You would not be that irresponsible and that lackadaisical and that nonchalant and careless with your money in real life. So why are you that careless with your money in the markets? Not a single person on this live stream would give a random stranger on the street $500 if they asked for it. Not one of you. If a random person was like, hey, sir, ma'am, can I have $500? And you're like, well, shit, you know what? It's the holidays. Why not? None of you would do that. But you would do it during the trading day. Be more responsible with your cash. Make these stocks earn your money. Make them sing and dance and do flips and back wheels and cartwheels. Let them earn your money. Be patient. Be a sniper, not a machine gunner. Wait for your shots. Wait for that perfect opportunity to strike when the chances of you hitting your target are at its highest point. That is what a sniper does. A machine gunner doesn't give a damn. A machine gunner just pulls the trigger and just, they just shoot at anything that's moving, and they'll shoot 100 bullets, hope they hit their target 10 times. That's a horrible accuracy rating. The machine gunner doesn't care about accuracy. The sniper does. The sniper takes one shot and hits their target. Be the sniper. A sniper is not going to take the shot until they know it's the perfect shot. A sniper will sit there in the grass, on a mountain range, in the woods for a week at a time, 2 weeks at a time. If we have any Marine Scout snipers, you are one badass mother. If you're on this live stream, you guys can speak up maybe. If we have any military that are on here, we have a lot of military active and retired that are members of True Training Group. I thank each and every single one of you for your service to this country. But you wait for that perfect shot. That's what being a real sniper trading robot is about. That's patience. Great traders have that patience. They also have discipline. Stick to your rules. Don't allow yourself to get brought out of character. Stick to your rules. The other is risk management. And I'll leave you guys with this because this is one of my favorite quotes. Great traders are more concerned with how much they're going to lose if they're wrong. Struggling traders are more concerned with how much they're going to make if they're right. It's one of my favorite quotes. My mentor, who was my boss and partner at the hedge fund, he's the one that I got that quote from. Completely changed my entire perspective on trading. I've shared that with a lot of my teaching members, and it's completely changed their perspective on trading and therefore changed the results. Sometimes all you need to do is just kind of shift your mindset and shift your perspective on trading to approach things differently and to act differently and therefore trade differently and have different results. Stop looking at every trade on, ooh, how much could I make if the stock does this? Don't think of that. Think about, okay, I think the stock's going to go up. Let me get myself into this position. But if I'm wrong, how much am I going to lose? That is what you need to focus on. The wins will come. Focus on the risk. You can't control how much you're going to make because you don't know how high the stock's going to go. Are you going to get to profit target 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? You don't know how much follow through the stock's going to have. So you can't control how much money you're going to make, but you can control to the penny how much money you're going to lose. Willie, welcome to the family. 12 spots left now for those laptops. Again, go to ttgoffer.com. Use the code TTG121. What do you have to lose? We're literally giving you a money-back guarantee where if you do not make your membership fee back at least once after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, attending a study group, you're going to get $2,182 back. Did you hear me when I said that? You're going to pay $1,182, but we're going to give you back $2,182. That is how much we believe in our ability to help you succeed. Who is still on this live stream right now that is not a member of True Training Group? If you are not a member and you're still on this live stream, type TTG in chat right now. Anybody other than Charles Wilkinson? Charles, you are killing me, bro. Al A, Sed Chinney, Sydney Slate, Eden Dodd. All right, good. So here come now your TTGs are starting to flow through here. JS Brandon. There you guys have it. Okay, guys, listen. For all of you that are typing TTG, let me actually show you guys the platform now. Let me show you guys the platform. I'll show you what the tools and resources look like that we have, that you have access to. Because like I said, the membership is normally $2,212. With that coupon code, TTG121, you guys are going to get a 46% discount, 2 small private study groups with a pro, and a chance to earn a free laptop and that money back guarantee. So let me show you some of the tools. Everything I'm about to show you is included with your membership. When you pay $11.82, you will have access to everything I'm about to show you. You're going to get our trading performance journal. This tracks all of your trading and gives you hard statistics and real data on your trading so we can figure out where you're making mistakes so we can correct them and improve that P&L. It's a game changer when you guys are trying to critique your own trading and figure out what you're doing wrong. How do you know what to do to get better if you don't know what you're doing wrong? You've got to identify the problem first. This helps you do that. Then you're going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed, live breaking up to the second news alerts at the same speed as the pros, right there inside of chat. You're going to get quote streams, full book level 2. It's going to show you all the market makers inside level 2. It's going to be part of a simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data so you can practice implementing what you are learning in the courses. This is the same simulator that is used at Cal State University, Fullerton, University of Wisconsin, Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech. You're then going to get our trade idea scanner that shows you stocks that are making new highs, new lows, have a surge in volume. And that scanner is broken up into small caps, mid caps, and large caps. Do you teach technical analysis? Asks Tommy12. Tommy12, brother, not only do I teach you technical analysis, but I'm going to teach you real professional technical analysis, the stuff that I learned when I worked at a hedge fund. I'm going to teach you how multiple indicators work in conjunction with one another. That's real technical analysis. You don't want to rely on one indicator. There is not one indicator that is better than all of the rest. They are all equal. You just have to understand what they're telling you and how to use them together. Multiple indicators giving you the same signal is how you will identify high probability patterns and setups. It's a chart pattern combined with technical indicators that creates the overall setup. All right. So yes, brother, we absolutely will teach you technical analysis. Guys, the code word for tonight's live stream, my TTG fam, the code word is the. Tonight's code words are is the. Tonight's code word is the. As if Adam couldn't make that any more difficult for me to say on this live stream, the code word is the. Okay. Now, if you're not a member, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't worry about it. We do a bunch of fun stuff with our members. My TT fam, they know exactly what I'm talking about. There's your code word. Okay. We also just added real-time options flow and dark pool data to the TT platform as well. This is something that used to only be available if you were, a professional at a hedge fund or a major institution. Shanmugam. Definitely not pronouncing that correctly. Welcome to the TT family. I'm sorry for butchering your name. 11 spots left, guys. Remember, use the code TTG121. Go to ttgoffer.com. All right. So that dark pool data, you have access to this as a full-time member of the TTG fam. And you also have our proprietary scanner, which has the same functionality as FinViz Elite, but gives you guys access to also unlimited downloadable PDF reports on analyst ratings for that stock. So you can actually see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. You can see their price targets. You can also have access to information like insider buying and insider selling. This is really helpful information before you guys make your investment and trading decisions. Larry, welcome to the group. 10 laptops left now. Everybody welcome Larry to the TTG family. Welcome Larry. TTG121 coupon code, folks. Go to ttgoffer.com. All right. You also have our social sentiment scanner. Again, you have that, guys. This is all free. You don't pay extra for any of this. You pay $11.82. You get all this. Our social sentiment scanner scours Reddit, stock twits, and Twitter and tells you what stocks are being talked about the most. Okay. Really help you guys stay ahead of the crowd. Then you're getting access to our TradingView's Pro Plus charting software, one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders. Then a minimum 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders currently sporting over an 80% win rate. We're fully transparent. We keep a trading journal on our website that tracks literally every buy and sell that our moderators make. So you can go and check out, if you were following the alerts, how would you be performing? Then you have access to the 2 small private set of groups. I told you guys about that. That's included with your membership. That's how you can get individual attention to get some help with whatever you're struggling with to speed up the learning curve. And then the courses. Hear me now, hear me loud, hear me clear. There are no upsells for additional courses. There's no VIP pro level courses that cost more money. When you join the Teach the annual membership, you get access to every single course we have. This is a simplified yet expanded upon version, okay, of the information I received when I worked at the fund in New York. There's beginner and foundation courses. There's advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it, we've got it. Whether you've never traded stock a day in your life or you've been working at Morgan Stanley for 25 years, and we have those people and everywhere in between. All right, they're all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. Then in addition to the courses, you have access to a video library where over 100 hours of extra video content is available. These are workshops and webinars that we conduct live with our members. We cover different topics on a weekly basis. Guys, take advantage of this coupon code. Our goal is to disrupt this industry. Welcome special needs to the TTG3 1-week trial program. We do have a 1-week trial for those that are interested. It's only $3. We charge $3 to make sure you're real. Okay, you go to ttgthree.com. Okay, ttgthree.com. Again, ttgthree.com. There's no recurring payment. There's no auto renewal. All right, you guys can check us out for a full week for just $3 if you'd like. All right, that's it. $3 is all it takes. Okay, just know this, though. You won't get the big 46% discount if you go through the trial. You'll get some discount, but just not the big 46%. All right, so again, you can go to ttgthree.com. All right, guys, our goal is to disrupt this entire industry. To do that, we got to provide insane value and results at a price that's substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. What do you guys have to lose? You've got that money back guarantee to protect you. It's right there on the website. As long as you're willing to put in an effort, you guys have nothing to worry about. I'm literally sitting here telling you, if you do not make your membership fee back at least once, after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending one private study group, not only will we give you your $1,182 back, we're going to give you an extra $1,000 back on top. Call it an inconvenience fee. When you guys join the TG family, we are in this together. Mark, welcome to the family. 9 spots left. All right, 9 spots left. And yes, Mark, knowing nothing, working a full-time job, you can do this. Okay? There you guys have it, folks. All right. We're also 5-star rated on Trustpilot. I encourage and invite you all to go read our reviews on Trustpilot. There's no better referral than one from your peers. Go check them out. Go read them, guys. All right, go read them. You all have until midnight Pacific tonight. After midnight Pacific tonight, the price is actually going up, and we will not have any more of those laptop offers. That is it. Rosemary Portorsa says, I'm trying to pay my subscription, but it can't go through. Rosemary, do me a favor. Write down this phone number. Rosemary Portosa, write down this phone number, 201-775-9702. It is right there at the bottom of your screen, Rosemary Portosa. If you're having any issues signing up, text, don't call, text that number right there. Adam will help you out. Anybody else having issues signing up, you guys can also send a text message to Adam. All right. So that's it, folks. Again, TTG121 coupon code. Go to ttgoffer.com. If you're still not ready, you're still unsure, don't forget we have the 1-week trial. Go to ttgthree.com. You guys don't want to wait any longer. I cannot stress enough how major of an inflection point the markets are coming to with the Fed, rate hikes, inflation. This is the time that you need to get educated so that if shit hits the fan next year, and I don't like to curse in these live streams, I'm sorry if your kids are around, you need to understand how to take advantage of those opportunities. Whether the markets are up, down, left, right, sideways, does not matter. We will be making money in True Trading Group. You have to understand how to make money in those different market environments. And if things hit the fan next year with inflation and the Fed has to raise rates and the markets go down 20, 25%, do not sit there and watch your 401k balances diminish. Make money on the way down. Understand how to take advantage of those opportunities. Our track record speaks for itself. All you need to do is go back and watch all of these live streams. They are all on this YouTube channel for you guys to see. Whenever the markets went down, go watch our live streams. We were profitable. When the market's moving higher, go watch our live streams. We were profitable because active professional traders will make money in any market environment, not just when stocks are going up, not just when stocks are going to the moon. You have to understand how to identify opportunities in various market environments, and that education and that information will be more valuable in 2022 than it has ever been in my entire career. So if you are sitting on the sidelines still waiting for the right moment was yesterday. Use coupon code TDG121. Do not let these opportunities continue to pass you by. Stop sitting on the sidelines. Stop reading Reddit and doing what Snowman Cake 213 tells you to do. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. I love you all. I'll see you guys in chat. We got a big week coming up. I expect the markets to be a little slower tomorrow, a little choppy, a little like, And then Wednesday is the big day. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button. If you guys haven't done so already, turn on your notifications. Make sure that you never miss out on any one of these live streams. I'll see you guys all.